Hello guys and welcome to the part 2 of the video on getting started with Flutter, making iOS and Android apps. In this video, I would be teaching you about the scaffold. So in the last video, we learned about the text widget, right? Now we'll learn about the scaffold widget, okay? So let's get started with the video. So this is where we left off, right? Last time. So again, just for our understanding purpose, now I'm gonna start from again scratch. So let's define a function called as void main, right? Okay, so we have a function. Now we need to return something. So we need to return run app, right? Now, don't forget the semicolon. It's a C++ syntax, like kind of a C++ syntax style, okay? So now what you want to do is basically, you want to say material app, right? You're going to hit enter. Now, instead of this, now what I will use is, remember, every material app has something called as body, right? Let me actually pull up my notes quickly. Oh, sorry, it has something called as my back. That's called as home, right? So so in this home, what we'll do is basically we'll add one of the widgets. So instead of putting directly a text widget or a center widget, we'll put basically called as a scaffold widget. So scaffold. Now, what are the attributes of a scaffold widget? So scaffold widgets has two parts. One is basically the app title. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So app bar, and basically we'll say app bar, and here you can basically provide attribute called as, or actually, you know what? Oh yeah, actually let's provide an attribute called as title, and we'll provide a title called as text, and let's call actually as this as a home page. Okay, so simple. Okay, so let's review. So basically material scaffold has two parts, that is the app bar and the body. Let me also define the body, and let's say text. Hello, this is body. Okay, now let's see what happens if I run this. So click on the refresh button right here, and here you can see still it's actually loading, syncing files to the devices. So we gotta be a little patient. So restarted application. So it might take few more seconds for the changes to be taking place. Let me actually put the hot refresh button. So hello, this is body and this is a home page. So here you can see it's how easy it is. But now you might ask, hey, what if I want to change the background color? Well, you can specify a word called as background color. You can say colors dot teal. Teal is one of the colors in the basically. So this basically should change to a teal color. Let's see. Let's actually wait for a second or two. Might take a while. Reloaded to 48 milliseconds. Within few more seconds, it should be the color will be changed to a teal, right? So click on the button right there. Sometimes I don't know, it takes a while, like a few seconds or two. So yeah, I usually try to do a hot refresh, like here, like just click the hot refresh, and yeah, so here you can see now the color changed to teal, right? So pretty easy, right? If you wanna make the color as white, you can sure enough put the white color. So you can change the background color of the navigation if you want to put it to red. So say colors dot red. Basically this will be a red and white background widget. So if I actually refresh and do a hot refresh here, hopefully within few seconds it should change. Actually let me run this. Sometimes it's a little buggy, but it's fine. We are still exploring and learning, so there is no it's fine, we can wait for a few seconds, so not a problem. So restarted the application, so hopefully it should change now. Let's do a hot refresh, and sure enough here you can see now red background and white. So whatever you want you can change it. This is how basically your app bar works. So basically scaffold has two parts. Think of a scaffold as a two key value pair. So first key is app bar, second key is body, and the value can be any of the widgets that you want. Now you might wonder, hey, the text is pretty sticky, right? So can I center it? So put this inside a center widget. So there is actually a shortcut that I wanted to show you. On Mac, you can say Option Enter, and then you can say wrap with center. So now if I refresh it, okay, actually it's gonna take a time. Hot reload. So this widget, this thing should be centered now, hopefully. Might take again, as I said, second or two, because since I'm recording also the video, might be a little slow. So refresh. So it's syncing. We started the application. Yeah. And sure enough, here you can see, hello, this is a body, was centered out. So here you can see it's so easy to create apps, right? Basically in what we call like Flutter. Now, of course, if you want, you can do all the fancy stuff, like you can provide like a style attribute, and you can say style is equal to textile, right? And here you can say font size, font size, and if you want to give like font value, you can say 25.0 and you can set it to bold if you want. You can change the color if you want. So yeah, do whatever you want. Feel free to play with the app, this scaffold widget. So this is the part 2. Part 1 we learned about the text widget, part 2 we learned about the scaffold widget, and in the upcoming videos we'll be learning about the containers, row, columns, widgets, and all of that. So thank you for watching, and the code is there on my GitHub, so kindly make sure to check that out. Once again, thank you for watching.